Good afternoon. It's Thursday, February 7th, and the legislature just finished up for this week. It's been a long and arduous week, I might add. I was supposed to be sitting at the ABA mid-year meeting down in Dallas, but I don't always get to control my schedule this time of the year. On Monday, Senate Bill 125, the shared parenting bill with the presumption of 50-50 physical custody, was heard in the Senate State Affairs. I apparently didn't count well enough because it came out due pass on a 5-4 vote. It was hog-housed. By hog-house, that means they get rid of the original bill and substitute it with other language. So that meant that it couldn't come up on the floor by rule until one intervening day. So instead of being heard on Tuesday, it was scheduled for Wednesday. We worked very, very hard to get the votes to defeat it on the floor. That's what I call a floor fight, and it's been likened to a high school cafeteria food fight. It can be kind of an ugly process. In any event, I thought we had the votes yesterday when we were going to come into the Senate, and they stopped. They stopped before they got there. They decided to hold it over, and the only question was, were they going to hold it over till Thursday or Monday? So I canceled the ABA trip, and we went to work. They didn't hear it yesterday. Yesterday afternoon late, I had thought I had it 1916 to go down. All the emails coming in applied a lot of pressure. I lost 3 or 4 votes, so then when I started this morning, it looked like it was going to pass. But we worked very, very hard, and that bill was defeated 21-13. And for the record, the State Bar strongly believes in shared parenting, and we just don't believe in mandates or presumptions that cause more litigation and more expense. So anyway, it went down on a 21-13 vote, and so that I'm confident that will not be resurrected again this session. That pretty much took up my time this week. Senate Bill 218, however, was heard on Tuesday morning, and that is the bill that would provide some funding and would provide tuition at 150% of law school to a student who is willing to go to a rural area. And the state takes some funding, and the county can cooperate with, like, the city and the school board, maybe the Chamber of Commerce. If they sign up, we'll try to find a law student that will commit to, upon graduation, going and working there for 5 years. We got that. That's Senator Valley from Mitchell, and he doesn't have a dog in that fight at all, because his county wouldn't even be eligible for this. It's for counties of 12,000 or less. But it was his idea, based upon hearing from the Chief Justice the last 3 years, talking about the paucity of lawyers in the aging demographics in our smaller towns. And so he testified, and then he was followed by the Chief Justice. And then I testified, and the state's attorneys and the county commissioners showed up and also supported that. Now, so it came out of committee unanimous due pass, but it can't go straight to the floor because it does call for an appropriation of approximately $575,000, which would fund that program for about 4 years. And I guess the chief's attitude and my attitude was, if it works, great, we'll come back and ask the legislature to do it again. If we can't make it work in 4 years, well, then maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all. Anyway, that was heard. We'll now have to go to Appropriations Committee on the Senate side. That'll have to be heard sometime next week, or the following week on Monday. Crossover day, where it has to be out of the House of Origin, is the 20th. So it's going to come quick. Now, I haven't been talking about all the House bills, all the State Bar bills that we started in the House. That's because the Senate is backlogged, and they've got to get all their bills done and sent over to the House in the next week and a half. So they're holding all of our bills so that the Senate bills can be heard first. So you'll hear more about our bills, the state bar bills, probably towards the end of next week, as they can make room on the committee calendars, or agendas I should say, to hear our bills. I did get one request for an ad, if you will. Tom Welk has asked me to advise everybody that once again we're going to have the Trial Academy down at the law school this summer. So if you're a younger lawyer looking for some training on trial techniques, stay tuned in the newsletter. We'll start running the information and applications. Hope you have a good weekend, and I understand we got a big snowstorm coming, so be prepared. Have a good one.